Welcome to another installment of Sick Sensor Secrets. On this one, we're going to take a look at hysteresis. What is hysteresis and how do we use it when it comes to photo eyes? Here I have a distance measurement sensor, level measurement sensors. Sometimes the hysteresis is preset, sometimes we can adjust it. So I'm going to use a sensor that we can adjust, but really it's the same concept for all sensors that are measuring some sort of distance or even just regular photo eyes. What I have here is I do have our DT80 sensor, but again, it could be pretty much any switching output sensor. And I've got the output going to a light here, and you also hear the beeper. So as I move the target in, I taught it to go off anytime a target is closer than 100 millimeters. So, and it has a 1 millimeter hysteresis. So it turns on and off with very little movement. So the problem could be is it could be jittery and going on and off, on and off, and on and off like this, and that's maybe not what you want. So we're gonna go into this sensor because I can make adjustments, and I'm gonna go to the interface, and I told output 1 I want it to be a single switching output, which is great. So I'll select that here, and then here I can adjust the hysteresis. So I have it a switch point at 100 millimeters and a 1 millimeter hysteresis. Now I'm gonna go through here and we're gonna make this, let's make it 100 millimeter hysteresis. I'm gonna X back out. Here's where we were. So now the output turns on at 100 millimeters, but I have to move it 100 millimeters away to get the output to turn off. Now when I come back in, this is why it's called hysteresis, because there's a history. It's not a window mode. A window mode between 100 and 200, it'd be on again right now. But it's not. It will stay off until I get to my switch point right here. And 1 millimeter away, it doesn't turn off anymore. I have to wait till I'm 100 millimeters away. And that is what hysteresis is about, is that history of which direction am I going. As I'm getting closer to a target or maybe level measurement, I turn on here, but I don't turn off right away. Let's say there's a level measurement and it's liquid or whatever's bumping around. I might want to wait for it to go further away. And in fact, there's some really cool things you can do with these sensors that have like a full span for hysteresis. You can take the entire measurement range and that could be your hysteresis. So you could actually have like a fill level where, okay, the output turns on and says I'm full, and it stays on until it gets down here. So you set your hysteresis at the bottom, and then it says, oh, okay, I'm turned off now, which is a signal to pump in. And it stays on until it gets to that switch point. So there's some really cool pump in, pump out, measuring loop control stuff you can do by utilizing hysteresis, not just to keep it from jittering, but to actually use that latching function in your product and in your systems. So very cool way to use it. A lot of our sensors, again, have fixed hysteresis, some have adjustable, but it gives you an idea of what it's doing. It's not an error, it's there on purpose, and sometimes we actually use it for good purposes in your design. So thanks again for watching this latest installment of Sick Sensor Secrets. Please like, subscribe, and comment. We can start a discussion and questions and comments below to talk about your applications and maybe issues and things you solved below. See you next time.